which is
all right. So we got episode 7 of The Boys season 4, and there's a lot to discuss here. There's a lot to discuss. It's the penultimate episode. We're approaching the season finale, which comes this week, and there's just so much going on.
That episode was packed. We finally got some plot movement because this season nothing's happened.
This season has been a lot of.
This season's been good
exposition and world building, but not the plot at all.
And a lot of people haven't liked that.
And a lot of people, I've always, when it comes to me with shows, I enjoy a lot of exposition and world building. So I'm always okay with that. A lot of people want like good pacing and just action. I'm okay with that without it, but I understand why people have the problems with it. Like I get it. Like you want the story to move forward, right?
Yeah.
So, but there's a lot that happened, and we're setting up for a pretty insane finale.
Oh my God, are we ever? And that episode, let's dive into the episode. So it started. I don't remember how it started.
Well, where did it start? I mean, try to think. I don't remember. You remember it started? We had you go back to Vought Tower.
Right.
You have like Sage walks into the meeting, and they're already like there.
Oh, the meeting's already started, right?
Because Homelander's obviously upset with what happened to her last episode. Even though it wasn't her fault, she got shot in the brain. So obviously something happened, but he didn't give a fuck. He was like,
I would low key tank it.
I mean, she did tank it.
No, but like, why got shot? Like, I wouldn't even like lose brain power. I'd be like, whatever.
So so Homelander and the rest of the 7, they're still trying to figure out who the leak is. It's A-Train, I think.
It is? First time I'm hearing about this.
It is. I mean, I'm not really sure how Homelander.
Oh, it was the fucking Christmas episode. So it started with like Lions.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and the whole puppet show.
Yeah,
and then you see when they showed A-Train, his puppet is like dead. Like, yeah. That was like 4. So I don't know.
They got a Ryan heel turn.
And then so we get to kind of like this episode is this A-Train episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is A-Train honestly going to have one of the best redemption arcs I've seen in a while.
No, look, he did, bro.
It's incredible to kind of see unfold, because I hated A-Train when I started The Boys. He was
really
he killed Huey's girlfriend.
Type shit though.
Yeah, and then he killed his own girlfriend.
No, he didn't.
Oh yeah, it was a heroin overdose.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a heroin overdose. He didn't actually kill her. Like,
yeah. Well, that's what Vought said. Why did I not believe them?
It's a good point, actually. Like,
yeah.
Vought would never lie to us about anything.
Anyway,
he'd never lie.
Continue about it.
And then we found there's a shapeshifter. And they can like touch people, and then they pull their skin off, and they can.
That shit is so fucking nasty, bro. Bro.
We also Homelander's still trying to figure out who the leak is, and that was what we were. Firecracker's dumbass. She thinks it's well, to be fair, technically,
but he's so insignificant, bro.
He was just shitting at people. He was like, since he was nervous, and then Homelander just rips him apart. Literally just
like tears his heart off.
Man, and we find out the virus is I mean, they still have it.
That part was crazy too. It was so much
has happened. So much has happened.
Yeah. So yeah, and then that part is crazy because then like Kamiko gets stabbed, but she's regenerative.
Yeah.
So Frenchie's out of prison.
Thank God.
And then
I forgot to mention that he's out of prison now, because just Butcher could just do whatever he wants.
Yeah. And we called in what's her name? Mallory?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that happened. Samir ran away with one leg.
Yeah.
And
probably gonna tell Vicky have the vibe.
Of course, which is also even more fun. And then Frenchie's gonna have to like reverse engineer it from Kamiko's leg.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna have to do whatever. But let's talk about we can break down every frame of the episode, every scene if we want to, but no one fucking cares. They've all watched it. Let's talk about the important stuff that's gonna lead into the next episode, which is a few things. Number one, it seems like Butcher and Kessler?
Yeah.
They're kind of they're almost gonna start working together.
What a great character Kessler is.
Bro, I know.
He's awesome.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I said this last episode, insanely good actor.
He's unbelievable.
And then Starlight or Annie,
Oh yeah.
she's locked up because, bro, Huey, I feel bad, bro.
I feel
His
horrible.
dad died and just basically got essayed.
Twice.
Yeah, yeah, twice. And then that's gonna be crazy for the next episode. MM's family left, A-Train's family left. They know A-Train is a leak. So Malachi, taking all that, we only have one episode left. And we haven't even seen like Soldier Boy.
You haven't even seen.
I don't even think we will. Doesn't seem like we
I
will.
think
like we might get like an end credits.
I have a belief we're gonna see Soldier Boy in the finale, and then he's gonna segue as a big part of season 5.
He has to.
That's what I.
Season 5 is where they're gonna kill him.
Fireball season. Yeah, season 5, and people are theorizing that Butcher is going to become the big bad villain because Kessler could like so. Some people at the end scene when Butcher like
He like passed out, right?
passes out, people are like saying that like well, obviously it was Kessler that probably did that,
Yeah.
and they're saying he probably will kill everyone in that restaurant.
What the fuck?
And like just to like kind of piss Butcher off or something, or like to prove a point, because it has saying that he's
Because Becca's not even there anymore.
Becca's not-
because
Becca-
Kessler like
exactly
took over. Yeah.
Kessler's really taking over, and then even whenever Butcher is like fighting against him and like kind of has up their hand, you don't see him, and then all of a sudden he comes back and like something happens to him.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, we thought it was the big fight scene, Black Noir, then Dave had fucking.
Flies? What the fuck?
Lead this flying dick, and then fucking MM just. First of all, the amount of bullets, like how it's just. I think we forgot how strong Soups are.
They don't show it enough.
They don't show enough. Like the amount of bullets.
Like I feel like we only like know about Homelander's strength.
Yeah, like Black Noir took like thousands of bullets and then basically came out like was fine. He fell down the building and he was fine. They got away and whatever, but like he also just like falls asleep every now and then.
Yeah. Type shit though.
But I want to talk about so obviously A-Train's redemption is going to be insane.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen with him and Homeland if he fights him, and obviously if he does, probably not going to win that.
You know, A-Train got her.
But yeah, man, I think that conversation that MM had with A-Train was such an awesome thing to see.
Yeah.
Like that that's what I'm saying. The exposition has been unbelievable this season. Like I really love that just discussion they had. And they were like, hey, you know, that kid, I saw him that, yeah, that's the first time I felt like a hero, and that's on you. And I'm like, you know, that's some heavy shit. So I don't know what's gonna happen. There's so much that is happening right now. I don't know where
I don't know how they're gonna wrap it up.
they're saying that. So when season 5 ends, so Anthony Starr, someone asked him,
Naz Alonso, right?
yeah, would they be okay with it ending on like ending on a cliffhanger and do like a movie as the
To finish it, yeah.
That would be kind of sick.
I'll fuck with that.
I would absolutely like it.
As long as it makes sense.
As long as it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-hour movie or like whatever.
Yeah.
That would be kind of awesome. And one thing I want to talk about while is Homelander's like psychology.
Yeah.
This is something that's really interesting. So we know that with Homelander, if you feared him, he probably has no respect for you. He will probably kill you. That's just how that works, right? Think about all the characters that don't fear Homelander, right?
Yeah.
We got Stan Edgar doesn't fear him one bit, and he's alive. We have Barbara, one of the scientists at VOD that was there to created him. She doesn't fear him, and she's still alive. I mean, he did kill everyone else in the lab, and then left her just in the lab, but she's still alive. And also Sister Sage. And it's really interesting because Sister Sage is the smartest person in the world, right? That's at least what they say. I don't know how credible that is, like what they quantify as the smartest person, but she's the smartest person in the world. And he had fired her from the 7, but yet left her alive.
You could just axed her, bro.
I don't understand why, but she doesn't. Maybe it's because she doesn't fear it. I think that that's why. And even Butcher, like he should have been killed Butcher by now, but yet Butcher's still alive. Starlight's still like he. I think something about this, like those psychologists that like really like fucked him up as a child, like with the brainwashing and stuff, has really like made him unable to kill people that like don't have any sort of fear over him. Because even Madeline Stillwell, she never. Like once she admitted that she was scared of him, he killed her instantly.
Yeah, he was like, he was like, whatever, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone that it's almost like people that don't fear have some sort of weird power over him that stops him from like.
As long as it's like he can feel that it's like true lack of fear.
Yeah.
Not just someone like faking it.
Yeah.
Like, Because Web Weaver, for example, like, you're cooked, bro.
Yeah, that's really because like leaving her alive does not make sense.
It's almost like he has a sense of respect for people that don't fear him.
Yeah, and like, because why would you leave her alive? If you fired her, she's pissed. She could literally plan something against you, and you will never see it coming. Because she's that smart. She's done a lot. Like, and she's obviously like she kept She knew A-Chain was the leak, and she didn't say anything. And you left her alive.
Firecracker's literally an idiot.
I think it's so stupid.
Yeah, I know. She's so dumb.
All she has is the breast milk for Homelander.
Yep.
That's all.
I mean, that's all Homelander needs. Anyway, what else? Yeah, but like you were saying, it's crazy that that kind of stuff happens with Homelander, and I think that's what makes his character so deep.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I think it's important when you have, because the obvious model is the Superman model, right? But when you have a character that's that strong and unkillable, there has to be a reason they're interesting.
Yeah, and it's almost always a psychological aspect, and I think that's fine. Like there's not really any other way.
There's no
like,
physical.
I guess it's like sometimes it's kryptonite or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's usually like some sort of like whether it's people, whether it's something within themselves that they can't control.
Yeah.
Or like being able to not control their powers. And like so that's usually they gotta have something like some sort of like internal or external weakness aside from them just outside of like their strength, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
even with Omni-Man, you see like the psychological thing.
Exactly. Like he realized like there was he felt bad for the people that he murdered.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like fucking with him. In a similar way to Homelander kind of had that split personality sometimes, but like with Omni-Man, he had that same thing as well.
No, on God though.
After he left Earth. So yeah, and I don't know. So what do you think is gonna happen in the finale?
To be honest, bro, like I feel like A-Train death.
It's happening.
Yeah, it seems like it's guaranteed. Unfortunately,
It's happening, and I'm
and you know what though? You know what though? Like I think people. What's interesting though is like there's something to be said about how everyone knew Kessler was not real, and the reveal is still so good. Can they do that twice?
Yeah, oh yeah, they can do it twice.
Yeah,
like that because that's a good point. The Kessler reveal was so crazy.
Yeah,
and I was like, well, I knew it was for sure wasn't real in episode 5 when or 5 or 6. I think it was 5.
Yeah,
when Samir looked and he was like, bro, who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah,
because he looked at me, he's like, bro, what the fuck? And then like the reveal was crazy.
It was smart to reveal like right away in the next episode. Yeah.
And then I think they could definitely do it. If all Asia has to do is go out go down fighting like a
go down like a hero.
Go down like a hero.
That's his arc completed.
Yeah. And then I'm fine. I've already come to terms that he's gonna die. I've come to terms with it. I'm almost gonna be like surprised they don't do it next episode.
Yeah, like a double.
I'd be disappointed if they don't do it, man. Like you got end his arc like a hero, bro. And that's all they.
He's gone though, so I wonder how they're gonna like.
No, I think he'll come back. He'll come back. Yeah, I think so. Like he's
we're gonna have a big, probably gonna have a big fight next episode.
Adrian's gonna zoom. He can zoom across the boat. He went to freaking Toronto to talk to the phone.
I mean, they're in New York,
yeah,
though, right?
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like
yeah.
He just zoomed.
So that's interesting, and that what they're gonna have to figure out how long Starlight's been a shapeshifter, and because they have to prevent the president's assassination, right? They literally don't know who it is. And if they make it look like Starlight assassinated the president,
it's cooked.
It's over.
It's cooked, bro. It's so cooked. They could literally do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how they get out of this.
That's what I'm looking forward to be honest.
One thing I'm confused.
Like, what are the boys gonna do? You know,
one thing I'm confused about the shapeshifter is who. Okay, obviously they had to work for Newman, right?
No, they're working for Sage. Remember?
But
like for what?
Okay, but
because remember you saw Sage giving like.
I know, but those things he put in the vault those are Newman's files, right?
Yeah, but that would also be like incriminating because she's working with Homelander. So like everything together.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was confused.
Because then Homelander has to like dub it too, and he doesn't want to do that because he wants her support so he can like be active and like like.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Like I was like, what the hell they did with it? But I guess now they have no. There's actually a good thing about that in a sense. Like now that they don't, now there's no failsafe. Well, not I don't want to say call it a failsafe because like if they release those files, Newman just kills them. But now we know that Newman they have no leverage on Newman, so she has no reason to kill them anymore.
Exactly.
So they could still all die, Homeland, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
But she has no reason to kill them anymore, and I know she doesn't want to do it.
She's like friends with them. She's like borderline friends with them.
She doesn't want to do it, but like
it's such an interesting like relationship they've created.
Yeah.
Between everyone,
yeah,
so it's cool.
I know in in the comics, Newman, or that character Victoria, was Victor in the comics, becomes the president.
Yeah.
So and
They do a lot of gender swapping from the comics.
Actually, like they do it pretty well too. So and like in the comics, and then Homelander ends up assassinating, I believe, Victor in the comics, and then that's what everything just fucking crumbles, bro. Everything.
Okay, Mal. But before we move on to the next topic, three official predictions. Of what's gonna happen in this season 4 finale, which is crazy. We're already there.
Yeah.
Of The Boys.
So I'll just go back. I'll start with 1. You go 1. Then.
Okay.
So
You can't pick the A-Train one because that's like
all right.
the middle square.
I think this one is a bit of a shot in the dark, but I think Grace Mallory dies.
Oh yeah?
I think Grace Mallory dies. I think it's the reason why, because we haven't seen much of the season. We saw her like earlier. And we know that she's keeping Soldier Boy captive, right? We saw her when
right. He's in like the cryo state, so
she's the one that has Soldier Boy.
Oh, true.
So
true.
I could see,
like if shit goes crazy,
and then I don't think Soldier Boy would necessarily kill her. I mean, maybe he could. He could like come out and see like, oh shit, you had me, and then he fucking kills it, right? I could see that happening, but I could also see like someone within the boys finding out, probably Butcher finding out that she kept Soldier Boy, and then he ends up killing her.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Like Kessler just goes crazy
because I want to know how powerful. Because we haven't seen the power in action yet. We know what it can do. We haven't actually seen. We haven't actually
fucking massacred Ezekiel, bro.
We haven't actually seen it.
Yeah,
so I'm curious how strong Kessler actually is. Like if he's like rivaling Homelander's strength, everything is cooked.
Yeah. For me, I think Ryan might flip next episode.
Oh yeah.
Because like they already planted the seed, so I could see him like defying Homelander, and Homelander's not gonna kill him.
No, it's
like because Ryan's a big like chess piece in this whole show. Oh, yeah. So I think next episode you'll see like the flip, and then season 5 you'll see like how that impacts Homelander.
I just want to brush over this quickly with Ryan. Right? He said that Rebecca is his mom.
Yeah,
and then she had a wife, Billy.
Yeah,
and then he didn't say it much of anything. I don't even know if he knows everything that happened with his conception. Right? I don't know if he knows. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't.
I don't think he does.
But
then he probably hate Homelander.
Yeah, but then when he said that, right? If you piece things together, like as like someone like in the audience, you're like, wait, because people that don't know, they think that Homelander, they know that Homelander's his dad, but they don't know much about Becca because Bot covered that up. Right?
Yeah.
So as someone in the audience, you're like, okay, his mom is dead. Billy was his wife, but how did Homelander get into the picture, right? Mm-hmm. They would start to like piece things together. Probably they would, someone if there's if they're smart enough to probably, oh shit, this is probably what happened.
Yeah,
it'd probably be very easy to come back.
Yeah, so that's an interesting prediction for me. So, what are your other ones?
Okay, next prediction. Oh, I actually think Vic Newman dies as well in this next episode.
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so? You think that's going to be?
I think it's going to be way too important for season 5.
I think the reason why I think she dies is because I feel as though what I could see happening is Stan Edgar coming back and betraying her.
That would be crazy
to see him betraying her. Even though she saved him, or I guess saved him, she's the reason why he's out of prison.
I just think they fully haven't fleshed out her character yet.
Yeah,
so it just doesn't seem like they just say what.
That's a good point, but I think
like when the Adrian arc completely dies, his character's fully fleshed out. There's still so much there with Newman, like her and like Samir, that relationship, her and Stan Edgar, that relationship, and her and her daughter. There's so much there.
I could see the reason why I bring this up is like I could see Stan Edgar betraying her just like she betrayed him.
Yeah,
and there's something happening to her. Now she is a bit like she's insanely powerful.
Yeah, exactly.
How the fuck did she bullet to the head, no damage? That is insane.
Or even like the
acid.
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
No, that's a good one too. And then I'll just do one more and then go to the next segment. I think you gotta think one of the characters from The Boys dies, bro.
You gotta think so. They have way too much plot armor.
Yeah.
And okay, so
they're literally fighting soups. I can see like Frenchie dying.
I can see Frenchie
because like you saw like what he's been going through this like coming to terms with all of his like shitty actions that he's done and everything. Like I could see him like being able to reverse engineer the virus, and then he dies somehow. Like I think that could be something that could happen.
They low key kind of gotta drop the virus shit, and the reason why is like I feel like it's just gonna go south.
Yeah.
Like I mean that like they're trying to get those strong enough to either kill Newman or kill Homelander. The Homelander one's not gonna work because it'd become too unstable. But the Newman one maybe could be, even then. Newman's like very strong. We don't know. It might not kill it. It might sedate her, but like it's not gonna kill.
Exactly.
So I don't. So and even then, like I feel like something about it is gonna go wrong. It's gonna become. It's either I can see it becoming unstable and wiping out a lot of soups. I could see that.
Some people want that.
Some people want that, but I could see that happening.
Yeah. So yeah, those are our predictions for season 4, episode 8 of The Boys, the season finale. Let us know what you guys thought about the season so far, and yeah, drop in the comments what your predictions are.